All right, so welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to go over the game plan for this week because this week is a big week because we have the federal meeting. And when you're looking at the overall market, you can see that it's just pretty much been a bloodbath lately and everything's selling off. So when I think of the stock market, I think of what's going on in general and how everything is just completely bearish and there's a lot of fear. And I think when that's happening, you really need to, you know, see how much cash you have. And when you look at corrections or even pullbacks or whatever you want to call it, and you look at the charts, it's always easier. Hindsight is 2020. So when you're looking at it, it's like where would you have wanted to buy on this chart? You've always wanted to buy on this dip, you'd want to buy on this dip. And that's how I'm kind of viewing this. So I've made most of my money so far this year to date just trading the NASDAQ. And I'm pretty much trying to day trade the NASDAQ and I'm trying to add those gains to basically all the index funds that I have and just keep repeating the process. And if I get stuck in the NASDAQ, it's okay with me because I'm holding them long term anyway. So for me, the NASDAQ is making new lows and it's testing a support level right here. So I believe that Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be a very good time to be buying the dip because we have Powell speaking. And I'll bring this up just so you can see it. So Powell is speaking. Oh, what happened here? Powell is speaking right here at, let's see here, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So we have basically at 4:15 tomorrow, they're going to have the interest rates. And then on Thursday, right here, we're going to have at the big time that I think we're going to see a lot of momentum is around like 2 to 2:30, or 10 a.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. because this is when Powell speaks. So Thursday is really the big day with the interest rates. And this is definitely something that you want to be paying attention to. And so I'm going to try to keep some cash around. But if I see opportunities in the market, I'm definitely going to try to day trade it. Because the NASDAQ year to date, if you just strictly go off just year to date, 3 months from now or 3 months ago, it was trading all the way at 6. You can see the prices up here, the high, H is for high right here. You can see that it was trading at $62 a share pretty much, 61.67, 61.85, all the way down to 49.1. So that's 20% discount that you're getting. So when I'm buying, and I'm buying long term, if it's not a day trade, for me, this is a no-brainer to start adding because you can't time the bottom. You can try to day trade, and that's intraday trading, and that's completely different. But throwing money in this fire pit right now, I believe is the right thing to do because when you look at overall markets, and even just looking at this year of just 2022, it was nice to buy at this range at $52 because it went back up to 56. It was nice to buy over here at $49 because it went back up to 54. So you're getting these nice buying opportunities. And the NASDAQ is making a new low, and which it's already proven because it's at 49.1, and that's the lowest it's been, 49.01. So Tuesday and Wednesday, it's most likely going to break that with the RSI at 34. So it's got a little bit more sell off to go, and we're going to start buying. Because right here, when it was at these lows for that first time, the RSI was at 22. You can see it right here, 22. And that just indicates that it's oversold. And right now, it looks like we have a little bit more wiggle room before it becomes more oversold. So this is definitely something I'm looking into buying. And I am going to be chipping away long term and day trading the 1Q. And for my more adventurous traders, you can trade triple Q, TQQQ, which is triple leverage, but that's for another video. I just wanted to bring it up because when you're looking at just the overall NASDAQ, it really is just bearish. I mean, the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ, everything I was doing is just NASDAQ, the 1Q, QQQ, was trading at 400 and it's about to get to 300 now. And when you're looking at support levels, which right now they're good for like temporary, like the support levels, they're good for, a trade, but you pretty much have to sell because of what's happening. So it looks like the next support level is around 310 for QQQ. So there's a lot of opportunity here to make some money, but even if you get caught and you're holding right here, I personally don't think it's going to be the worst thing in the world. If you, as long as you have years that you can just hold and just keep dollar cost averaging. So it's just something I wanted to bring up. QQQ is really offering good opportunity here, 20% off at the first 3 months of the year. To me, it's a no-brainer to start buying. And if you're wrong and it keeps selling off, just keep adding, because long term, this is only going to go up. Because when you look at the long-term picture, let's look at the last 10 years, it's done nothing but go up. And every time you've had a pullback, like here to here, it's gone up. And then here to here. And these are big differences. Look at this price. This was $240 a share down to $160 a share. So that's a huge difference. Now you're getting $400 down to $318. And I marked a little support level here at 309. Look at that. So to me, if it breaks this 310 area, I feel like we could be seeing, let me show one more support that I just noticed looking at this line. I feel like a potential support area could be right here. I'm just trying to mark it so it's on the line. Around 280 to 288 to 290. So it's definitely something to think about. These could be areas where you can start to dollar cost average in. Start at the 310 or start at 300. And if you're day trading it, just try to find support levels and just scalp it. So that's where I'm going to be looking, especially this week, because it's definitely very volatile right now, especially with the inflation rates, the war going on, all the uncertainty. So that's where I'm looking. QQQ around 310. I'm going to start maybe scalping or trying a swing trade position, pending what the RSI looks like, because it's 35 right now and it's already low. But anytime that we've had massive sell-offs like this, especially one day, if it drops like 5 to 10% in one day, if you do have that and the RSI is like less than 25, I'm going to be looking to buy and just try to hold it for that day, because it seems like you get good pullbacks. I'm trying to see if I can find an example of that, like on the 1 month chart. So let's just see if we can find something here. Looking, it's right here. Yeah, so even here, let me go 10 days. Let's see if we can find something. 10-day chart, 34. The chart looks very weird right now looking at it like that. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. I mean, QQQ just consolidated the entire day at 318, and that's because that is the support. That is the level that the lowest it's been. So we're going to see where it goes Tuesday and Wednesday. I want to have shares before and during when Powell is speaking, because if the market does decide to go up, it's going to go up very quickly. So I want to at least have some skin in the game, and I'm okay holding the bag if it happens. So it's definitely something to look into. But when you just look at the last 5 days, QQQ has completely sold off. I mean, it was 340s, and now it's down to 320. And let's go, that was 5 days ago. And then let's go 10 days. This is even better. 10 days ago, we were at 350 down to 320. That's a monster dip. And let's look at the 1 month. It just gets worse and worse as you just keep going out now. 355, now 3 months. 3 months ago, which we were talking about, 400 down to 318. So to me, this is a no-brainer. You're not buying an individual stock where it can die like 90%, and if it does, you just got a dollar cost average at that point. You're not buying stocks like PLTR that if you held it for, let's look at the 2-year, it just died. It just went from 45 down to $10. So investing in the overall market, you can get very good swings. And as long as you're buying the lows, I feel like you're doing pretty decent. So this is what I'm looking at to trade either TQQ, which is the NASDAQ triple leverage, which this isn't a long-term position, by the way. This is a day trading zone because this will decay over time. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to bring it up because I think the NASDAQ offers some opportunity here for us. And it's definitely good to keep an eye out and know what's going on this week. So, tomorrow and Wednesday, just keep an eye out for Powell, especially Wednesday at 10 a.m. when he's going to speak, because you're going to see extreme volatility when he starts speaking. And these support levels, I think, will maybe offer us some opportunity to get a bounce play if we're looking to try to swing trade it. So that's it. Just want to bring up what we had to look out for the week. And if you like it, please subscribe and like the channel.